Decided to take on Challenge 13, which is a green ops calculator related to carbon emissions in occupied buildings. The team we have for this challenge is Rick, George, Caressa, and myself. And the challenge we've decided to tackle is particularly focused on carbon impact of buildings once in occupation, especially as energy consumption is generally related to how the building is used. So we wanted to provide a solution that measures the operational carbon emission and helps the building managers to understand the impact that user behaviour can have on its carbon performance. So we'll look at a few different areas. Firstly, the solution, then some benefits, commercial applications, obstacles we face during its development, future opportunities, and then answering some of the questions the judges have posted. The solution we focused on has a number of different elements, so mainly Python, Microsoft Forms, Excel, and then reporting into Power BI. Firstly, we started with Microsoft Forms to capture user feedback and input, which links back into our main database, which is Excel-based, a relationship database that kind of centralizes data from multiple sources. We've had to add some dummy data for this proof of concept using Python, um, but in the future we'd hope to have actual data. All of this feeds into a Power BI based reporting system that focus on providing high level summary information on building and user performance, then some insights to aid decision making for building managers. We then look at the real estate performance metrics on carbon and energy, and then employees based on department and role um, to help make informed decisions. So I will now hand over to George to talk us through some of the benefits and obstacles faced in this role.
So now I'm going to talk you through some of the benefits of what we've created here. So firstly, it provides an immediate understanding of the carbon emissions from the building in almost real time, depending on your meter reading. So if you're getting hourly or half hourly data in, you will be able to see that straight away. Split it down into both gas and electricity, so you can see both of those impacts in terms of kilowatt hours used, as well as carbon and cost of those, and how that changes, and as well to see the future emissions of the building if you continue on your current track, and to see if you will hit your carbon reduction targets and your usage next year. This can be viewed by anyone in the company to allow for users to see their impact on the carbon footprint and increase your employee engagement at an occupier level. Next, some of the challenges. So data availability, we only were given monthly data for gas and electricity. So as Marius touched on, we had to create some dummy data and also split down that monthly data into hourly data to have a basis to build a model on. And next, we had also limited occupier engagement, so we kind of had to create the survey from scratch from our own knowledge. So there's definitely some client work to be done to understand what they want to report on and what their employees would like to be able to have an input on. And then finally, the future opportunities for this. So the one we've created has been a direct alignment with Gleeds' SDG pledge and the three topics from their ESG strategy of people, project, and planet. This could be changed to whatever company would be able to use this model, so how it would fit in with them. There's definitely also room to allow for further drill down into departmental emissions to see who specifically is using the most carbon and their impact on the company, and then you can work with them directly to help reduce your carbon impact. And although this has been designed for your existing building stock, if you can combine this with, say, any building data for new builds, you could see the predicted carbon emissions of those new builds in operation. And now I'm going to be handing over to Carissa.
So answering some key questions. We apply some data modeling to this tool to better understand and predict future carbon emissions through trend analysis. It provides a granular understanding of emission sources, and you can see them at a departmental level and really see the impact that this has rather than from a building generalized or aggregated level. What steps have we taken to ensure the data is secure and employees' data remains anonymous? We identify using employee ID to avoid leaking or losing personal information data, and pseudonymizing names as well to ensure that real identities aren't lost. And we also source directly from business approved data sources. So this tool will be used directly by a company in plugging in their HR sources, source data sources, applying their door entry, check-in, check-out sources, and others. So the business will ensure that the data is from approved sources. And lastly, how will we ensure the reliability of the information provided in the CO2 reports? For this, we looked at unbiased and credible data sources such as official data, and we compared and cross-referenced against published and vetted figures to ensure the robustness of our data. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.